And we have bananas in chat from Hamstap85, Randy Nicole 2002, Badger Spanner 23, Surprise Tulpa, Humbly B, Joke to Win, Emerald Rain, Spangle Boo, Monkey Ben, Wobsonator, Ponybuds, Camo J123, Rec, Knit, Modarang, Phil Robert, Winnie T Ford, The Char, Modarang again, and I've all the way to the bottom. I read all of the bananas, peeps. That's a cause for celebration right there. Thank you, everyone, as always, for coming to the stream today. Thank you for putting the bananas in chat. And I need to thank you in advance for what you're going to do for me today. You're going to make sure X don't forget about his tea. 15 minutes from now, I need to remember, peeps. I need to enjoy this cup of tea today, okay? That's what you're going to help me with. And I thank you in advance for helping me. If we do this, we'll be able to get things out of our trains quicker. If we do that, we'll be able to trash more things at one time. But as of right now, I think we're just going to get our mining productivity up. I've got a plan for today's stream, is to finish our power expansion, or at least continue with it to some extent. And also to do some modules. So there are a couple of things in order to do that. And we have to take everything one step at a time as always. And I know what the very first thing we're going to do is, but I say, I had a thought, Roboports, right? They don't cost that much. Or at least, well actually they cost a lot, but they're things that are already, in fact literally, oh no, was it steel? So, steel, cogs and advanced circuits, they're kind of close to each other but not quite. Around here they get a little bit close to each other. Maybe what I'll do, I'm going to end up running a whole bunch of tracks around here. I don't mind this bit being a bit of a jigsaw. Let's go ahead and bring some steel around to the next area. Ooh, next little area up here. That being said, we could probably have a little transfer here. Filter insert, something like that. And tell it to move over the steel. Ah yes, where is it? Sweet. 15-minute timer set, says Lonely Blaine. I appreciate you setting timers, and peeps, feel free to spam. You got to get my attention somehow, you know what I mean? Especially when we're playing this game. So DJ Echo is here, resubscribing for 12 months in a row. That's a Goldie face in chat saying 1 year of derpage, whoop whoop. Thanks for the content, X. No problem, buddy. Thank you so much for your support. I think I know why they're hovering. The chest be full, peeps. That chest, it's full, therefore they're hovering. And now they've... they're just busy little robots. They're like our busy little bees, ain't they? We'll do that. So we're going to have steel only on this one. And do you know what? Oh, it kind of looks like I could have... I don't know what that noise was, but I decided to make it. Very, very strange noise. Wait, if I rotate you... Yeah, look at this. Ah, well, that's in the way. That can be moved. So they can be on one belt together, you know, why not? And the other thing that we needed was iron cogs, right? So up the top here, we'll add a filter, which will do iron cogs. And this thing can go up and around. X, you need to update your Streamlabs. Oh yeah, I'm not going to be updating that. By the way, my Stream Deck is working again, so the dirt button is fixed. A PC restart didn't seem to do it, but then I exited the software that runs on the computer, and then I needed to use something from it, so I booted it back up again. And when I booted it back up, the Steam Deck just turned on, and it was like, "Hi, I'm ready to work again." I was like, "Oh, okay." I'm wondering why these robots keep coming over to me. It's because I'm building in this area. Ah, now slight problem with this. It puts the more required materials on the wrong side. Let's go back to this thing. It probably takes... It doesn't take a crazy amount of time to make. Requires a lot of everything, but I think it would be smarter to actually put that on the other side. So, oh, there's a thought. Why don't we, 2, 3, do something like this for a change? So 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. You know, I don't really do things like that. But for what we're doing, we could even tile it and have 2 of them. Let's have 2. No, let's not. That's ridiculous. We don't need 2. Getting a bit excited. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1 there, and we'll put one of those things and do that for now and set you to the Roboport. Roboport, where art thou? Brain, thank you. So there it goes, filling everything in. It puts like 3 times the amount and then it moves on to the other material. It's going to make that pretty quickly. This thing's actually just going to chew up a ridiculous amount of resources. So I think what I will do now to be smart, in case I don't make this decision later, is actually put the request in here for the Robo. Let's make a Robo request, people, and drop it down. Oh, it was already on 10. We'll leave it on 10. And then we'll have like a buffer of 50, which is over the top, but I don't know how you'd make that smaller. Is there a way to make it smaller than 50, a stack size? Badger Spanner says, super easy to make a Stream Deck with a touchpad and a Raspberry Pi or Arduino. I used to have sort of one that was a keyboard where you could program anything into it and press the button and make it go. The next step was to then somehow put like icons and colour on the keys and, you know, little things to tell you what they are, and I couldn't really find a way to do that because I'm terrible at fiddly stuff like cutting with scissors and pasting, and I was going to make a mess of it. So I didn't bother, and I think the Stream Deck is a bit overpriced, but the interface and being able to customize the icons and have them color, have them lit, it's really a step up from doing something a little bit more homebrew. But there's nothing wrong with doing it homebrew. Yeah, tried to do that myself. I'd really like this to actually be less than 50. Peeps, is there a way? X, you can use logical circuits to limit your production to any amount. Yorick Scar, can you perhaps walk me through how we could create a buffer here? I'm actually also going to reduce the amount down to, we got 6, so let's go 5 for now. And then I'm going to put 1 in the chest. Okay, now how would I know I need a cable, but from here you're going to have to guide me. I click on that, and then I click on the power, and I believe that then I can set some sort of condition, but I have no idea how from here. Oh, that Jared says Roboport stacked to 10. Well, I was going to learn something, but forget it. Let's not learn anything. Let's just leave that alone. I'm actually going to remove that to get the cable back. I think you've got to remove that as well. Okay, and put that there. So that's why it put 10 in, I guess, in my inventory, because it was a stack of 10. So it's a stack by default. Pennybutt says the customization built into an Elgato is so amazing. You can set up things for everyday regular use, not just for streaming or recording things. Yeah, I haven't used it a terrible amount for everyday things. I would say it's not as flexible as you think. Having something homebrew, you can literally inject whatever sort of code or thing you want into it. This is going that way. They've certainly been developing it well, but I wouldn't say it's quite as powerful as doing homebrew. So what's going on over here? I think we better limit that now. It's kind of ridiculous. And we're sucking up resources. We need to let some of it back up so I can focus on what we're doing next. Which is, actually, if we head downwards to do some more oil processing, I figured I should just stick to what I'm currently doing. One of the things I wanted to do in this area was check and see if we have pipes. We do. And I don't request them, and I'm not sure if they're in the network. But let's say we request 100, we request 50. Then we need some active chests. Also, I've got things down here that really don't need to be there. That can go in the trash. Okay, and there's those 2. So 1 here. 1 there. I love that. Go robots, go. Do yo thang. What about this one? Do I already have? I got 50 there. Oh, I already do then, and an additional 20. Well, silly me. Let's actually go ahead and lock those ones. In fact, I'll lock them on the opposite side. Nice. Okay, cool. And then we need to make the oil production facility, which is an oil refinery requiring steel, iron cogs, pipes, stone bricks, electronic circuits. We're going to have to yoink some stuff from here. Yoink! We're going to have to yoink some stuff from up here. Yoink! And now we can make 4. Don't know what's throttling us though. Still only 4. It's always tricky to tell, isn't it? Maybe it's the stone. Here was the stone. Okay, and now it's something else. Still 8. Now we'll go through them one by one. Don't forget the tea, says Prox. Tea, yes. Not yet, but soon. Soonish. Let's make 10. Right, while that's getting made, noises in the ear. Yubby Bubby has subscribed with Amazon Prime. Yubby Bubby, thank you so much for your subscription. Sorry for the wait. I do get sucked in horrendously into this game. Thank you for your Prime subscription. What is Ari is also subscribing with Amazon Prime, so I appreciate you doing that. And we've got Jiffy J14 resubscribing for 23 months. That elusive, crazy, mysterious diamond face is just around the corner now, my friend. Just 1 more month of derps to endure. Example of a derp, 1 more months doesn't make any sense. There's only one of them. Why would it be pluralized? Oh, this. Why are you watching? I don't understand. I don't understand. If we go up here, we should be in need of those things again. Thank you very much. X needs to drink his tea in 3 minutes, says Camo J. Thanks for the heads up. Let's have an early tea sip. We know it's going to be hot. We know it might burn the mouth. But that sweet, sweet hot flavour. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, ow. Whew. No, it's definitely about, it needs about 4 to 3 minutes of coolage time. Whew, that was a bit spicy. A little bit spicy. Also, we have a job we haven't finished doing, I've just remembered. What were we short of? I think it was solar panels. Let's grab an extra stack. All I really need to do is hang out in that area for a minute. Go up to our train. And shoot back over to our other place. Chappium says, what's the point of plurals if most things are in numbers of things? Well, to express when it's not plural, I guess. Okay, and that's my own little fellas doing their thing. What about the main chaps? I've got a feeling I took them out of the Roboport. That might have been a mistake. Also, I've sort of gone the wrong way here. All right, don't fly around forever. We need you to come back. Yeah, I've got a feeling I took them out of the Roboport. We'll soon find out. This project is also not finished. Oh yeah. Okay, remind me later on, peeps. We're going to make some weapons and come up here and fight. We're going to get hostile. Okay, so in go the construction robots. In go the resources. And I believe it's pretty much only those that they want. Wow, look at that! So very, very cool, isn't it? Sweet! Can you say sweet? Chug the tea, says Pony. Chug it. Chug it down. Burn the throat. Destroy the insides. Taste buds that lava tea. There's Pony Butts. Gee, someone is evil today. Camo J says X needs to drink his tea in 3 minutes. I'll have a tiny sip right now. Koi Fish says, how do I subscribe to Amazon Prime? I don't know. I know that you can, but me being the derp that I am, I'm not entirely sure. Oh, it's good. Right. Back to our whoop-de-doop-de-loop-doop-doop. What are we looking for? That. So let's place that here. Right, now it doesn't like those two. And like, why can't I say go ahead anyway? Woo! There it goes again. That is a beautiful sight, my friends. A beautiful sight. And we're almost done. Cool, so next time we come back here, we need military grade weapons. And also, we need multiple Roboports, which I have. I have multiple Roboports. Let's see what happens when we slap them down. Will the others start to... Oh, they don't have power. Well, that's a problem. Will the others start to pay attention? Or do they all want to go to that one? I think they all want to go to the one they decided was home already. Hey, welcome back. Get in there, you scat... No! Why are you flying back? You were lazy, weren't you? You didn't do your job properly. Oh, there's a biter thing caught there. We'll leave it to be forever caught in that stasis there. Right, we're heading back. So we've maximised power for now. Can always maximise it further, I guess. And I think... Whoa, something just kicked in. I still can't understand those charts to save my life. X needs to drink his tea in 1 minute, says KMJ. Thank you, appreciate it. Also, we got Comboy resubscribing for 31 months in a row. Comboy, thank you ever so much for your continued support. It is truly appreciated. And I hope you enjoyed today's stream. We need some breaks down here, don't we? Right, off we get. And T we will press because we are still doing this. Let's do the next one of those, and we're literally down to the last couple of bits of research, so I guess timing is kind of appropriate at the moment. And into the base, here come all the stuff and also all of the things. I am totally going to reduce my request of these actually. I'm going to lower it down to a single stack, which is 50, and same for that as well, because we found a new way of doing this. So we'll leave them, in fact I don't think we even need to request them anymore, let's get rid of them. Cancel, cancel. Yeah, I will pick them up manually now. We're sort of playing on that level, aren't we? Okay. Solar panels, again, will get picked up manually. And we'll probably need to pick up quite a few at once, so we'll leave a few more slots there, even though there's multiple ones doing the job. And the tea reminders are flooding through chat. It's unbelievable. The amount of teacups. We're setting a world record. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate the tea reminder. That is some deliciously warm tea right there. Lovely. Right. Where are all these things getting sucked into? Literally the solar panels. Right, that makes sense. Oh, do we have a little bit of a slowdown here? We do, look at that. Ever so slightly slowed. I also think a little bit of belt balancing here may or may not help. Actually, I've got a feeling this might technically do nothing, but let's do that for a second. Is it me or is it coming through even slicker now? Yep, look at that. We just massively increased the throughput. Bam, very nice. Glad I noticed that. Look at them all backing up. That was pretty good. It's all good in the hood, homie. Right, so we're heading down here now for our next little job, little thing to do. We're going to build more of these. We're going to build them with the same setup. So, there are 3 types of materials. Are we going to do the same thing again? Or possibly, might we use something else to make petroleum? So if we took light oil and water in a chemical plant, we would make petroleum. So, there isn't one that uses the heavy to make petroleum, but then you can crack the heavy with water. Maybe that's what we should be doing. What do you think, peeps? Should we be cracking the water and heavy to make light, and then the light with water to make petroleum? Badger says cringe. Cringe? What am I doing wrong? X has never sounded so white. What? Goodness me. How dare you assume the colour of my skin? No one knows what my face looks like. It might be different from the rest of my body. You just don't know. Let's go do the last bit of research. Actually, no, there's one more after it, but you know what I mean. Alright, peeps, people of the interwebs, the internet. We need to make a decision. I think the easier way is to do it the way I was going to do it. And, you know, I spent some time preparing. It's alright. What on earth is that? Uranium fuel cell. Not going to touch that. Not going to touch the old uranium. Jeez, don't put your hands on it. Right, let's take that. 10 of those. Excellent. There are probably some ratios that we could do here. Potentially a little bit of math to figure out exactly what we want. If we are doing that, then we know that we are producing 10 and 45 light, okay? Before we had an even split. So 10 and 40, I might actually get out a notepad and see if we can do some mathematics stuff here. Also, this is full, that's bad news for us. Where be the tanks? There they are. Okay, so we're doing... Let's assume we have a slick and steady crude oil stream coming in. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we would make... Let's get out a little bit of calculator, a bit of notepads over here. So we would make 50 of the the heavy oil, and we would make 45 times 5 of the other one, which is 225. Probably still going to need that calculator. So, the other things available to us is, first of all, we want to crack 40 heavy oil, and, oh, it's got a time to it, so 3. And that one's 5, great. So that makes things a little bit more complicated. But we would get 40 for every 30. No, I'm reading it the wrong way around. For every... yeah, we get 30 for every 40. Oh, now we've got to factor in time as well. But we get 50. So every 5 ticks... Let's call the clock a tick. Every 5 ticks in our factory, we get 10. And then I have to divide the other one by 5, so 45. So because we have 5 already, it kind of makes it a little bit easier to work with. So then we want to take the 45. No, we're working with the heavy first. So the 10. So that means we get 10 every 5 seconds, right? Times 5, we get 50 every 5 seconds. God, this is confusing. This is just stupidly confusing. So if I take 40, what do I want to do here? Every 5 we get 10. Jeez, maths. Especially on camera. This might have been a bad idea. If I divide 40 by... I need to convert it from 5 seconds to 3. How much do I get every 3 seconds? Well, it'll be 6, okay? And then 40 and 6... People are now putting numbers in chat. Unlux McGee says the rough ratio is 6 refineries, 1 heavy to light, 7 light to petroleum. So with 6 refineries, in 5 seconds we would produce 60. I'm going to drink some tea while we do this. It sounds sort of right. You know, we use that Factorio cheat sheet website. Maybe that's got something on it. Maybe not. What do they call it? Oil cracking? Basic oil. Ooh. 25 of the big ones, 3 of the medium ones, to 21 of the light. Or 817. And moduled would be 5, 1 and 7. Not sure what it means by moduled. Let's go for 8, 1 and 7 then. Jeez. I was going to do it myself. Although accurate is 25, 3 and 21. But yeah, we'll go for 8, 1... 25 divided by 3, I see. Yeah. 8, 1 and 7. Okay. Thanks, Factorio cheat. I just cheated, peeps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't... We could put 3 here, but we'd encroach... Oh, well, it's not space we're going to use for anything else. And we did make these things. If I'd have known that earlier, I could have set up 8 of them. So... Are they down here, actually? Oh, look, I'm looking for the wrong thing. It's a bit of an ask. It's a bit of an ask, isn't it? We're going to take it all the way down and do it at the very bottom. No! Windows update! I do not want to update my computer. What are you talking about? Okay, so we're going to do that one. And then we need 1 of the middle type. And then 7 of the other. That'll be it. I did make these things. I did make these things. Cool. 1, 2, 3. And we got a noise in the air. And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Gap of 1. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We got a noise in the ear from Yorixar, who's doing cheers and throwing bits, saying, I hope these bits help you do some on-stream math. Gotta walk my dog, have fun, cheer to cheer, cheer, cheer. Thank you so much, man, I appreciate the bits. As you're probably now aware, I have cheated and used the Factorio cheat sheet. I'm a terrible human being, I know. I reckon I probably could have figured it out eventually, but I think I'd be more comfortable opening up a spreadsheet and thinking things through. When you're streaming, you don't want to just sit there for like 5-10 minutes not saying anything. I mean, to some of you out there, you're smarty pantses, okay, you're good with the numbers, you know exactly what to do. With me, I don't. I've got to think it through too much, and it's a bit slow, you know, I'm a bit slow. I'm going to put in an extra pump just because I think it would be a good idea to. I kind of want it to go out to here. That'll probably be a waste, and I'm going to modify you so you're there. Okay, and we'll just have a little connection here. Alright, so extra water can go into the system. And then over here we already have our supply of oil, but we're going to bring it downwards now, which we were not doing before. Oh, I can hold click. I forgot about that. Beautiful. Did it nudge me over? But whoa, hang on, hang on. Does oil go into here? It does. This is where our extra oil cracking goes. And the oil flows down. Not a lot of it, but it's making its way down here. That Jared says, even though it's a cheat sheet, it doesn't do much cheating. Yeah, I know, I'm having fun with it. It's a nice thing to have, like a reference. But sometimes it's really fun to figure that stuff out yourself as well. Johnny Fight says, hi, just got here. What are we doing today? My friends, we are expanding our oil produce so we can maximise the amount of petroleum with our current setup. Oh look, water's already down here. Isn't that lucky? Or perhaps it was just good design. We will never know. Okay, I'm actually not sure if we need that last one. So we need 1 of that, I believe. So that one does need water. And then 1 of this one, which also needs water. So everything needs water. Good to know, good to know. Maybe we'll set it up like that. Alright, and the water's in there, that's cool. It's actually got the things it needs to begin with. Okay, everything's powered. These things are technically running and causing mass amounts of pollution. Let's get that going again. And now they'll be ready to dump their things into our whole system. Scene says, I think everyone is here to watch Asuma doing nerdy stuff and take screenshots and tweet it to him or it. Nerdy stuff. We're doing nerdy stuff, peeps. Okay, that one needs to go downwards. Woo, I'm on the belt. I'm on the belt. I'm on the belt again. Okay, that's not getting in the way of anything. Because of the way we set up our system, it is all good to roll, I think. And then let's put you about here. It actually comes out of both outputs by the looks of it. So I'm not sure if we'll make use of that. Okay, and then we need to go up here, shift right click, shift left click. Right, so they will be all ready to do some petroleum-y stuff. I just want to double check our design up the top. So we made it so that it was a fair distance that we used the underground pipe. So that's what I've got to remember. So then we have light oil and then heavy. Now, where are we going to get light oil? We're going to get... Oh, we need to bring both down for the first setup. So we'll get that one all going. We have... Did I research the wrong thing? I thought I was researching something else. We're all done on research, peeps. We need to hurry up now because we're going to end up making some new research potions soon. Okay then, so I think that shouldn't technically be there because there's no other thing for it, right? And based on how we designed all of this, I should, in theory, let's walk out in front of it. Should now be able to do that the whole... it's in line with it. Not quite how I planned it. Am I really out? Wow, we have burned through those. That I can say. We have certainly burned through all of that. Well then, let's go all the way to the top and gather some more materials and stuff. ZR Light says, don't forget the pumps pushing the liquid north. I wasn't sure about doing that. I was hoping that by keeping a load... Or sorry, producing much more, we wouldn't have to worry about it. It kind of looks like that already, although further up we're not getting as much. Yes, I'm hoping by producing a load we don't have to worry about using the pumps. We probably will at some point, otherwise I'll just have to keep expanding it, right? But in my mind, if it's producing it, it'll eventually get up there. Because it's somewhere in the pipe network, so we can keep making more of it. Alright, it just gave us what we needed. The Mark Huffical says, hi man, thanks for the host that you did last Saturday. I really appreciated that. The Mark, no problem at all. What I'd like to do is just support people in the community of the games that I play. So if you can nudge my memory as to what I saw when I came to your stream, that would be great. Because we raid so many people, it's hard to remember. Like, you know, every stream we go pick a random channel. Unless it's like one of my friends is streaming from the Hermitcraft group. But yeah, otherwise I pick random channels just to support other peeps here on Twitch. Right, let's bring... Actually, let's start from the top. We should have started up here and brought it down that way. Okay, so we had something a little bit different here, which might get in the way. Or not. Okay, so now we can just drag that down this lane, which was reserved for it. For this very reason, future expansion. And then it would continue in that slot. This one. And finally, that one there. Okay, so now all the output of these machines are going into those pipes with no odd connections. Very good design, I reckon. Okay, now what we need to do is wrangle this one around to this side and wrangle that one around there as well. So this might end up looking a little bit tricky because we only got the one connection here. we will do it like that to there, and then have... Okay, so now it's all connected to the next bit. The Mark Uffercool says, thank you, man. I follow you every single day on the Hermitcraft video. Awesome, dude. So it was really, really crazy to me. Awesome, man. Glad you like the Hermitcraft stuff. Zola Prinz says you should balance out the red circuits going up. We'll get to that. Model Rank says tea reminder. Yes, must drink tea. Good, delicious tea is what we are drinking, my friends. Oh, that is some tasty stuff. Whew. Alright, thank you for the reminder. The tea is done. The tea is finito. Right, now the next thing is to bring these outputs together. We'll go for the bottom one just so things don't get too janky here. And then we'll literally use the same setup as we did a second ago. Except the factory building was bigger, so maybe we won't. Okay, we need that spot. Okay, it looks pretty ugly. I can get through there, but that is what we're going to have to do to avoid the other pipe. Okay, now you probably know the deal now. Gonna do that. Then we're gonna check out water. Water's further back, that's fine. It's not in the way, but I'm removing it anyway. Chug before it goes cold, says Ponybutts. It's been chugged, don't worry. Don't you even worry about it. Right. And we're literally out of pipes again. And it's always slightly worrying when you don't see the liquid in there, but we're going from the wrong direction. And now it's all connected, right. Do I need to place any more pipes? Because this could be pretty epic. I think I might not need any underground pipes for the last bit. I might just be able to get everything done with what's in my inventory. Yeah, I don't think I need to place another single pipe. That was kind of... Look, we had just 12 of those left. Okay, so our cracking ratio should be spot on, but because we have a stockpile of liquids, it might mean that it never looks like the other stuff gets fully drained. Petroleum is still shockingly low, even though we have, you know, really upped the production of it. I just hope it makes a difference up top, basically. It looks as bad as it was before. It has made a difference up here, look. Not as fast as you would like. Nah, it's still slow. It's still slow coming in. I'm not really sure what I'd make of that. It does feel like we're losing something here. But if we look at this spot, I mean, what more can we do? So our red circuits are lacking... What are they lacking? Plastics, right? But no, we're getting plastics in. I think it's good. It's slowly backing up. Yeah, and we might see that come further towards us because we've just finished doing the petroleum. So this is going to back up now, and that means our production of red circuits at the moment is doing good with all the materials available to it. What might not be available to it is copper, but I guess, I mean, it's backing up to that spot. What we will do is upgrade some of the stuff here. That looks really pointless. Okay, so where do we have another weak spot? I think what we're going to do is put a few more of these in the area. Shift right, shift left. Do that. Maybe over here. Okay, well, don't I have like fast inserters up here? Apparently I don't. We're going to hotkey him into that spot. Oh no, there they are. It's being blind. They're right there. Ah, now maybe too many in this space. Okay, actually, let's undo that. Bring them up to around here where they start to space out. Put one of those in the area. Q. Q. Shift left click. Okay, definitely something was going on here with the copper cables, right? And down the bottom here, this looks disgusting. Let's do that. Does this one ever get a chance to? Yeah, it does. It picks them up. Picks them up. The long-handed one gets it right. Okay, so now we're seeing copper cables go all the way up to the top and start to back up. So that means every single one of our red circuits should be producing. That's excellent. Over here, it kind of looks like this could go faster, basically. I mean, it fills up, but it's kind of slow. So we've probably overdone that, but hey, who knows? X, add more petroleum tanks since you're producing more of it. Well, the thing is, if we look at how much is in these pipes, it's always very low because it goes to the top. It gets sucked through the whole thing. If we go look at the tanks we've got, they're empty. So I'm not sure, if anything, removing them might help. So they don't get stored here, alright? It's a bit strange, I know, but that's just how it's working at the moment. Alright, someone says upgrade the wire belt. I don't think it's necessary. If you look, at all times there is copper available, and now it's starting to back up here. So that is, I think, fine. Everything looks good there. So we're looking for shortcomings, because we're not doing research. Stuff's starting to back up over here, that's good. But it doesn't necessarily mean we're producing red circuits fast enough. So they are probably going to continue to be a bit of a bottleneck moving forward. Right, so the oil expansion was one thing that I wanted to do. The other one were the processing units, which I believe are needed for our next tier of... oh yeah, and we're going to go kill some aliens today as well. So those ones, actually it's not needed, is it? But that one there it is. So maybe we should look at making processing units. And over here we have this, which we pretty much set up last time, right? And we're actually backed up all the way. So it was probably red circuits over here that were causing a bit of an issue. We had problems with steel as well. Hello, you wanted to give me things? Give me things! I see you came all the way over here. You came all the way. Right, maybe they'll do some more work. Happy birthday! 2K18, 19 of Doom. You changed it. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Whew. I don't know if the mute button works. I apologised if it didn't. Whew. Yeah, happy birthday, buds. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Okay then, so we got this thing here ready, right? Once again, I don't know if we'll put the steel furnaces onto a belt, so we'll get a little bit cheeky. And we'll start our next one 2 over, like we always do. Ready to go upwards, ready to be expanded. That's not very good. It's actually a gap of 3, whatever. For now, we will just simply route that like so. We're going to add a splitter. We're going to put it there. So the next couple of things will need underground belts. That's fine. This thing is going to go up and connect there. Beautiful stuff. Okay, that means that we have the means to start doing potions over here, right? We're going to have to move our science setup again, peeps. We'll do 5 to begin with. I don't know if it will be enough or not. And I've become a fan of spacing these out a little bit more and putting those things in between. I think I'll do that again, actually. Let's do that. In fact, what we should really have just a very basic template for a very basic setup. In fact, I think we've already got this. Like a blueprint. Hello, they're still bringing me things. We've probably already done this. One of these is... maybe that one? Yeah, essentially that without the double on the side, right? That's what we want. X, are you going to kill aliens just for freeing up room on the map? You don't need alien artifacts for science packs any longer. Yeah, just to free up space. That was all I wanted to use them for. No, not you. The book. Nope. The hotkey is what we need. So that, without the entities on there, should really just be a... Yeah, I'm actually going to add that and a power cable. Just so it looks really obvious. And then we can... Maybe it'll let me override, yep. Sweet. I don't even need to build anything. Why was I trying to build stuff? I'm such a newbie. Okay. So this will be for potions now. There it is. The old science pack. The age-old purple science pack. Right, they take a fair bit of time, don't they? And so do these, actually. They look like they take a similar amount of time. That one's slower. So if we went by speed ratio, 14 to, let's have a look, 5, effectively, imagine that the throughput is always good. We've got 5 of those, so we could have 14 of these, basically, to do the math. So let's add, we're not going to go that much, we're going to add 7, we'll have half. And if it looks like we really need it, we can always add more. Alright, there you go. Have fun with that, peeps. So let's go check out our setup down here. This is temporary, remember? And I will be good, and I will remember to use my robots again. Potions, says Sandronian. Yeah, look at all these potions we got. We are going to grab that. And there's probably like a crucial... I think there's a crucial power connection here, or... No, I think actually that is kind of isolated here, so... There's an underground belt, yeah, that's fine. Oh look, we can look at the little tooltips to see what's going on as well. That's good. Oh look, they bring the potions off of the track, right? I can help them with that bit. Yeah, look, they take the potions out of the factories as well, huh? Probably be helpful if I helped then. Very cool. Very cool. Every time. Love it. And we're done. The robots are sweet, aren't they? They're proper sweet. Okay, so we're accumulating a load of these. That's fine. We no longer need... Ooh. Where did potions used to come through, eh? They came through at this level. And I think... we started building another belt above them. So actually, we're goodish, I think. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. No. I never left the space for the blue type of potion, right? And that's going to share a belt with purple now, so can we sneak this and make it a 5 wide? Oh, goodness me. There is some things in the way, that's for sure. What a weird connection. What a weird connection that is. We might have to rejiggle that. Let's have a look. Wait a minute, if I'm going here, that's 2. Oh, look. 1, 2, 3. We were going to have the blue belt above those, but we never did. So maybe that's where the potions go then. Right, got it. So that's going to continue that way. And our blue potions are going to continue this way. This isn't quite part of today's plan, doing all the science stuff, but now is the time, I guess, with us reaching the next level. And we've got a noise in the air. We'll read it in just a second, peeps. Let's do the last of that. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. What's going on in my ear? It's a donation here from Badger Spanner saying, don't read out loud. Okay, I will read it like this. No, I get what you mean. Oh. Appreciate it, Spanner. Appreciate it ever so much. I mean, you know I'm messing around when I say terrible human. Jeez. But thank you ever so much for the nice message. And I will certainly enjoy some peanut butter. I tell you, I ate a lot of peanut butter today. Goodness me, every day. I love it. Peanut butter is the best. Oh, thank you again, Badger. Appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Badger says, and the stream goes quiet. I wonder why. I wonder what reasons there could possibly be. Okay. Time to focus. Concentrate. Actually, we've got a pretty simple task, right? Which is nice. The task is to bring through the potions. Okay, one there. Crazy, crazy. Ponybutt says, oh my god, I want some peanut butter right now. Peanut butter hype, says 2K19 of Doom. I have a jar of it on my desk, but nothing to put it on. A spoon? I have some, what is it? I have some Reese's Pieces. And every now and then, when I'm really craving something sweet, and I haven't had something sweet in a while, I'll just help myself to one spoon. Not a big spoon, just half a, like a teaspoon, not a teaspoon, what do they call it, the small one. Ooh, you are in the way. I think what we'll do here is just... You are in the way again! Goodness me, taking up all the space. I do enjoy having some spaghetti beltage though, it's fun. It is fun to have some belts of spaghetti. Have you tried Fortnite? If yes, then what are your thoughts on it? I haven't tried Fortnite. I don't really like first-person shooters. I don't really like the look of it. It's not my kind of thing. Okay, so... Our science is going to come down here now. We're going to build our new setup in this space. We have to get below our bottom belt. And we have to finagle a little bit here. Always with the finagling. Okay, so we have 3 belts, potentially a 4th. So if ever that one does actually need to come through, we should start here. Okay, is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm doing it a bit more blind than I normally would. And it appears to be correct. Okay, so what we'll do is put a splitter there. And it will put it on one side of the track. And then we know that this one basically wants to go down alongside it. So we'll have the other ones go underground. And then that gets to join in the fun and head down here. Now, one of the things that all this belt building does is it moves your resources forward. And so there will be some serious science production going on behind us. There we go. 4 sciences all together. I'm ready for this. I'm ready, peeps. Let's go check up on power. First of all, we should see a bit of a spike. Yeah, sort of. Not as big as I thought it would be. Okay. And then we might see some production backups, or... Look at this. This could definitely go faster. Definitely could go faster. Let's increase it again. It's that one right there. Let's go... How many are we at? 7? Oh, let's just add the other 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know, maybe if I'd have known that I was going to have it go up so big, what I could have done is run this one down the middle and then put like 2 on either side. But doesn't really matter. We've got loads of space to work with. Okay, shift right click and then left click. And I can't shift left click the ones that ain't been built. Well, look at that. They all want to get back in now. Eldim says, hey all. Hey Eldim, welcome to the stream. X, launch a rocket and start playing Kerbal Space Program. What a great way to move into the next game. Alright, look at that. So now our steel furnaces are coming around to that spot. But not all of these are producing because we're backed up a little bit here. and I would be foolish to put a balancer here. Must remember that, because it would mess up the way we've done it further down the line. Right, we've got our blue potions strolling in back here. So we're looking for backups and shortages. I'm not really seeing too much at the moment. Looks like this one could do with some more. Yeah, we could increase blue. Right, I am going to keep it with the same design, so what I think I might start trying to remember to do is create a blueprint like this, right, and then trash it after I'm done. So let's add another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then if I open my inventory I can trash it immediately. That's pretty smart. That's a pretty quick way to temporarily copy stuff. I pat myself on the back, I do. Saying it's pretty smart. Oh jeez. Moderang, people are saying congrats to Moderang. What's Moderang message is, I just received the best of news. Got my results back from the chemistry exam and got 13. I'm passed. Next semester off to college, here I go. Congratulations, man. Well done. That's awesome. I don't know if 13 is good. I mean, 13 out of 100 might sound quite bad, but I imagine it's probably 13 out of 13, you know. Although not if you're watching me. There's you definitely would have made at least one derp. I'm going to assume it's 13 out of 14 now. Okay. Let's have a look. What's going on? It's actually going to put that thing in chest, not destroy it. Right, so now we have a shortage of engines, which is absolutely fine. Where do we produce engines? That's all good. I'm happy with all of this. Engines is quite a ways back, I thought. Or was it in front of it for some reason? Where do we produce those engines? Let's follow the line. Oh, over here, I'm being blind. Okay, full amount of resources, but slow production. So we can definitely expand this, but I do wonder... It's assembling machine tier 2. Places like this would benefit better from the efficiency modules that I want to create. Alright, so again, blueprint. Grab it. Come out. Grab it like a rabbit. This is that. I believe. I do believe. And then we will accept. And we will just do an extra... Oh, I missed a bit. An extra 2. And I pressed the wrong button. So which one are you? You are that one. Okay, now there's a slight problem with this. I believe it's going to need blue inserters. It's also going to need some belts. It has managed to place some yellows. In fact, it's kind of done the whole thing here. Well, that was good. And that's been expanded. Over here, green production absolutely fine. Everything else looks absolutely dandy. Red production is doing awesome. And then over here, we need a bigger throughput of iron. Is there perhaps some sort of... Yeah, well, Although we could increase the speed of this belt, if we look at what's going on here, it's taking all of these and shimmying it up. So I'm not really sure if this is going to help, but what we have to do is go back and see if it's backed up. Okay, so that might help a tiny bit. Is our input here backed up? No, it's really coming in slick. So I don't think there's much we can do there. That little thing will shimmy it all across up to here, so that's pretty much as good as it gets. Right then, that is what it is. We need more iron throughput in order to increase the production of that. Use efficiency modules, says Slava. We will. Okay, I think we ran all the way down here just in celebration of potions and perhaps changing one or two little things. But man, look at our factory go. Let's have a look at production as well. How much have we increased over time? So a while ago we really peaked on iron. That's probably when it was filling up belts and getting the factory going again. But now, sort of on all fronts, we are hitting a new peak, I think, and it's about to go even higher, peeps. Alright, all the way over here to where we're going to set up a new temporary science lab. We will start off by putting that there. If I hold click, my life will be easier. Efficiency modules are the first one, says Xerocol. I plan on using the productivity one, I believe. I believe I can fly. Don't know why that song of all words. Just because I believe, really. There was no flight, but I still believed. Check if trains and stuff are working, says Daniel. Yep, we've got a train going there and a train going there. They're definitely working. That's superb. We saw our throughput a moment ago, so we know it's at least running for now. Okay, so we're going to bring this down a few belts on either sides, and then we're going to set up these things, the labs, and if I remember correctly, they need space for power between them, like this. Once again, we might just end up using a little module thing. They're going to need long-handed inserters here. Okay, and then they will need single-handed. Do you know what? I'm not really going to bother with having a crazy amount of these. Sorry. Oh, what am I trying to say? Doing the blueprint. I'm not going to bother with the blueprint. We'll just do it by hand. Although, if there is a mirror key... I know there's a rotate. Surely they would have been smart enough to add a mirror key. Can I put you there? Okay, we're going to do that. And then we're going to try and mirror it, peeps. So let's go B for blueprint, create a new blueprint, escape, drag across the section. Is there any option here? I don't think so. Create blueprint, M for mirror. No, M is for minimap. No mirror, says Winnie T. Ford. What about rotate? Is rotate essentially a mirror? I think I might have to then individually rotate everything else. No, wait. Are those the wrong way around? No, rotating rotates them. Well, there you go. It's effectively mirrored. Wow. Oh, I love this power playing approach. So cool. Ah! Okay, one too many at the end, but that's fine. First order of business. We have science pack galores. Galores, plural. We'll just put them all into this one down here. All of it that it'll accept. That one can have some as well. Cool. Start a new research. Peeps! We are on a new dawn here. I definitely want that, but we might not do it first. So, what do we have available to us? Automation 3 is a priority. Character logistics slots. Wow, a 4th row, that would be great. Over here, though, logistics 3 is the blue belts. Whew! We'll be upgrading to those. Braking force is after that, so nothing too exciting. That one's a high priority. I do like to do those first, you know, and there's only one here, so we might actually... Let's do that first. That's kind of been our tradition, right? We've always done it that way. I also got an extra 10 labs. We could, in fact, just create an extra row on either side. I think we will do that. So, blueprint. Let's go real ham here. Like so. Did I trash the last blueprint? Oh, apparently I did that wrong. Let's try again. Yep, we'll take that. Okay, rotate, rotate. Ah, now you're on the wrong side, but that's alright. Oh, I guess... no, they weren't on the wrong side. Okay, that's all good. Now it just needs these, right? Look at that. We are going ham over here, my friends. We are going ham. Okay, now we've gone and created a stupid amount of those that need to get trashed. Sweet. What about that one? That was a bit more of a permanent one. That one will get trashed as well. That's great. That's absolutely great. Alright then, what about our power grid now? Have we seen a spike in energy consumed? It's kind of hard to measure. I guess we might see... No, look, they do hardly anything, these things. I think they're like expensive early game, but later on you can just have loads of them. Worker robots, says Orbiter Fold. What about them? Oh, increasing the speed. Yeah, so, okay. Now that we've done this and we're doing our lab research, we can go through the rest of these. So worker robot speed is going to be pretty epic. Coal liquid. What? I can produce more petroleum from coal, and I can produce steam. Is that stuff that goes into the atmosphere or some sort of thing that I can capture? Because I've not seen that before. We can do the bonus capacity. That one I would like to do at some point. Productivity module level 3. We're doing the lab research. We've got those to do again. Nuclear fuel reprocessing. Wow. Jeez, look at the amount of potions it uses. Effect transmission. Unlocks beacons which transmit the effects of upgrade modules to nearby friendly entities. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, okay. Personal Roboport. Level 2. These are using some different those potions as well, I've just noticed. So actually those last few that we looked at, we can't, but that one we could do. Wow, this is so cool. We've reached a new level of the game. And peeps, I've missed the eye break. We're 6 minutes behind. Peeps, you should have spent the last 6 minutes not watching the stream. Do you know what? I feel like I could stand for longer, but I've had a busy day. I've been out on my feet a lot. That's probably actually why I feel like I can stand for longer, because I've had a more active day. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to take a break and look away from the screen, because nothing is happening on that screen, I tell you. Nothing exciting. I'm not doing anything anymore. I'm just making a weird noise in the background. Yeah, I'm standing at my standing desk. And now we're going to lower it to sitting mode for the next hour. And this is an opportunity to rest your eyes. And stop looking at bright lights, because they're bad for your eyes. God, this is slow. I should have brought an electronic one. I want to be lazy right now. Lazy like in Factorio and getting everything else to do the work for me. Getting those trains, getting those worker robots, getting those research labs. There we go. Whew, there we go. You need steam to produce oil. Other way around. You need oil to produce steam. Okay. Right, +1 derp, says Viper. Why is there a derp? This ain't no derp. Ponybutt says, how dare you work out changing your desk from standing to sitting? How dare I? How inconsiderate I am. Right, let's go check up on how many potions we got. We are kind of kicking butt here. We might be running out on purple a little bit. It looks like we're close to a sort of limit here, perhaps. We're slowly running out of blue. So we're probably quite close to like peak production, if that makes sense. Right, they're taking away those blueprints. They're taking away these other things. They're wonderful. Our little workers are wonderful. And our research is about to be done. So I think we will take a moment here just to let research happen for a while. Come back to the factory later and see how it's all doing. Because I want to get some... Let's have a look. Submachine gun. I think this stuff is going to be pretty pants, but we will try and make some of it nonetheless. Let's go grab some of that. Okay, let's make a submachine gun first. And then I can make 13 rounds. I reckon we'll need at least 20. Probably best not to risk it. And it looks like this stuff is kind of time costly to make. Now we're out of steel. Alright, so we're making loads of those, and now we've got a slot over here. If I press, is it R? No, R is rotate. Do I click? Tab? There we go. So now we've selected this weapon, and we're making magazines for it right now. Cool! Alright, we're going to go kick some alien butt, peeps, and the next thing we will make is that one, because I want to upgrade my machines. And start making speed modules and stuff like that as well. Winnie T. Ford says, X, do a game save just before you take on the biters. Good idea. Good idea. I'll call this one Livestream 8. And I'll overwrite it later if we're not murdered to death. Murdered to death! Peeps. Ah, we're running out of green. Green's kind of slow. Do you know what green's made out of? The slower ones. So that should increase the speed, right? Maybe I'm like, what if I'm totally wrong and it doesn't affect speed? I'm sure it does. Crafting speed 0.75. 0.5. Ah. So when you do those ratio calculations, you've got to think about what level of machine you're using as well. Anyway, we probably just did some good by doing that. Maybe we can do some more good. We're running out over here as well. Whoopsie daisy. And then down on this side. So we just increase production there. Don't think it would help in this spot, although they have sort of made their way to the top a bit. Looks like we already upgraded one side. Let's go and upgrade the other then, just in case that can help. Actually, look. Just a couple of them got upgraded. Right, anyway, it's fascinating to watch this thing go, isn't it? Why are there these weird gaps over here? Like, what's going on there? I know what it is. It's like a queue. They're all waiting to put their little thing down, aren't they? Yeah, and it's not backed up. So we can technically probably put a couple more on these lines. Fascinating. Fascinating stuff. Oh, I should have got on my train. We're going to go fight the biters, and we're going to go do a solar panel thing. So I should go pick up stuff. Can you be murdered to something other than death, says Jeff's PK. I'm not sure, but I don't want to be murdered to death, okay? That's just what I'm saying. Look at that, petroleum gas has filled up. Wow! There you go. What does that mean for red circuits then? It's the green ones that are throttling it now. It's always just a case of this thing, then that thing, then this thing, then that thing. We just finished automation. I'm going to keep this running. Keep as much of this going as we can. Let's do... Do we want slots, robot speed? I'm sure there was something cool. Cargo size. Yes, we definitely want that. We might even see that come to action with our next job. So we're going to go kill the biters. Let's also get some more solar panels together. I should have made a blueprint first, so I know how many we needed in total. But that's fine. Okay, we'll do that. They've all got a little bit extra now, right? Okay, is there any stuff in here that I potentially don't want? Construction robot. I'll drop 2 of you off in here, I think. Yeah, I want to get rid of some old things like this. Taking up unnecessary space. 3 of those, 11 of them. Cool. Is 24 a maximum clip? Nope, I can put that there. Alright, that'll do me. So now we need our batteries, which are over here. Okay, and we got to be careful here because we might run out of something that I don't have on me. So I need to make something. Oh, they're actually down here. Okay. Right, so we are pretty close to doing this. This is going to be super interesting, this next step. Remember, peeps? Okay, we've got to reverse all the way over to the other side of the map. X, how do I buy bits? Because if I try, it just says watch ad. No idea. I don't use Twitch for watching. I just use it for streaming. 200 is max clip, says Xero Cool. Thanks for letting me know. Right, so here is where I'll actually save the game. Save because we've done a little bit more. So I got a super cool plan for increasing production. We may not even need to increase our production. We actually need to go around there and kill the biters. So we have the right weapon selected. I know that C is fire. And I think whatever one I attack becomes aggressive. Let's attack the nest. Yep, that's kind of what you'd expect. Oh, look at that. We are absolutely wrecking house on them. Get wrecked, fools. Right, don't do that. Okay, and you. And your friends. Okay, yeah. I think I've got to walk back a little bit. Is that working? Yeah. Just got to aim at them. And you're the last one. Cool, so we almost lost about half health. And if they run out of drain, that's probably what they're doing. They're running out of drain. This is misaligned, right? So if we're going to make a perfect blueprint, let's make it perfect. I've got to do that. Right, they'll go out. They're actually going to have a real bad time. But I might have a bad time as well if my inventory fills up. Nope, I managed to get through. So we're going to put down a chest here. And then we're going to put it... Oh, hey! Whoa! What's... Roboport, where'd it go? Okay, we're going to put that in. Excellent. Right, there. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, now we don't have any stupid biter stuff in the way. Let's go ahead and align this up the top properly. Wow, that's amazing. And they're about to get cargo size. Cargo size is done. Let's get these things working faster. Worker robot speed. Absolutely. We're doing that one next. So now they should be able to pick up 2 things each time. So when we build this all back, it may look very different. Okay, let's go align the top of the grid. Wrong thing. We would like this. Thank you very much. It's actually not quite like perfect at the top, but I don't think we're going to go for that like crazy level of perfection here. It really wouldn't take long to dismantle all of this though if you look at everything that's going on here. Right, so now I think what I need is a temporary blueprint. So as we've done, we're going to go make a blueprint. That blueprint will be the same size grid again, which is 2 over, but 1 less row of solar panels. Okay, we're going to place it down there, and then in here. Right, just doesn't like those 2 right there, does it? Okay, so that one was temporary. Get trashed. New blueprint. Come out by 2. Yeah, that much. Okay, what we'll find now is that we need these things in here. Look at them go, like pros. Cool. Okay, then we leave a little space here in the middle for 4 roboports. Can I actually... No, I think we're going to have that many. Let's let them do their building thing. Wow, craziness, right? Absolute craziness. Hi, what's going on, says Ross Ghost. We are making a crazy solar pay. Solar pay is what we're making. Solar panel array. The words getting mixed up, they're getting minced. Arditristrian says, if you can't place a blueprint, do shift left click instead. It'll place it everywhere instead, but the spots it can't be placed at. I thought holding down shift means it removed the things where it couldn't make them. That's why I didn't want to do that. Are we out of substations? Oh, I know. No, we're not, but yeah, I know what to do. Put them in there. Yeah, now they're going to go connect it. Sweet! Sweet, sweet power. Okay, that looks like the whole project done. I think 1 accumulator. And now these robots are getting back inside. That's cool. We have to wait for them. Their speed has been upgraded. Can we do that again? We can. Let's keep going. Let's keep working our factory. Maybe I can start to place these other roboports. 1 here. 1 not there. Take the chest. Okay, like that. That's temporary though. And then can I have that in the middle? I can. I wanted it to connect to this, but it's kind of not necessary to actually have that because there's a connection over there. So you have a way in. Is that even necessary then? I guess it is to begin with. Yeah, no, you need it to begin with. Like, these are the first things that the player would come in and place, I think is the way you want to look at it. So we'll put 1 in the middle. And then 1 at the edge. Except, yeah, it's not quite. So hopefully that will work. Okay, so now what we're going to do is make this a blueprint. Believe it or not. New blueprint. From this corner all the way up to that corner. Absolutely incredible. Now what we could do is look at that ratio and go, oh, we've calculated how much of these you need. Let's go and remove some, and we could wiggle it and make it so it's the perfect ratio. That would obviously be interesting. I'm going to put 4 solar panels there to kind of represent that it's like master solar panel array. Okay, so now we're going to create that as a blueprint, and we're going to keep this one. We're not going to trash it. So we'll put it there. Okay, so now we're going to take away the parts of this that we don't need. We could actually fill this in on the way out as well, which is something I hadn't thought of. So we can look at the other one like it's the beginning construction blueprint, and then on your way out, a little bit of this going on. Which would mess up with that ratio thing I described a second ago, but whatever. Okay, that's not actually hooking up to anything. And that means probably this one isn't either. And nor is that one. Anyway, we are now going to go build the next one of this right alongside it. There is also like a gap or something weird on the map. I think it's stone. I think stone appears above on the map. Here you go, have some more power. Wonderful. I don't think they're carrying 2 things each time though. Okay, 612 accumulators to 734 solar panels, says Danny. Sounds like we've got more solar panels then, right? Anyway, so here's how we do it. We stand around here. We might actually have to stand in the middle of this. Let's go grab our master solar. That's not it. It looks like it, but it's not. It's that one. Oh, okay, so hold down shift and they'll remove the stuff around here, right? So we line it up. Goodness me. Right, so those ones have started doing some stuff. Will they place the Roboports? That's what I need to do. That's my job. So I come in here, get the Roboports going. We're going to put down the chest of resources straight away. Going to dump in the solar panels, which we might not have enough of, and the accumulators. But the blueprint will tell us. Next time we take a journey over here, we check the blueprint first, is the idea. Okay, so that will go to the one in the middle. This one will connect to all the others. And now I got to put the robots in, and we should see some magic happen. There goes some magic. There goes some magic. I should have brought more robots with me. Wow. That's simply amazing. That Jared says, X, I don't think the whole array is connected to the system. No, there's definitely something separate here, isn't there? I think we disconnected it from our factory. Yikes. We'll have to go fix that in a minute. So this might actually take a moment then for stuff to happen. Because there's a lot of work to be done. I would like to put in the substations, I think. I don't think I even put the substations in the chest. I think the personal robots did that. So in theory, we don't need that now. Nor do we need that one. In theory. And I could put substations into here. Substation, where art thou? There it is. Oh look, they put down things they picked up. Fascinating. Right, 10 more robots to work. And it takes its time, but it's doing it. Has no one given him the Maserati MK3 solar stamp? So much easier to build. No, I haven't seen that, but you know, I'm new to this. I haven't gone out into the community and picked out all the best this and that's of it, I guess. Like, I didn't really realise how much of the thing blueprint sharing was, I guess. Right, so it looks like we're going to have to come back here with more solar panels, basically. If we want to finish this project. But we'll let them do the rest of the accumulators for now. Are they even taking yet? They're still taking them. Moderang says, already no way out. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. There's a way out of here. I know the way out of here. Right, is that the sound of them going home after having nothing left to do? I don't know. Winnie T Ford says path on incorrect side of array. Yeah, well, it's just one of those things, isn't it? Right, I think they're done. I think they've had enough. So we'll take back the worker robots. Is that all of them? And we'll bust away out the side here. They're immediately doing more work. Slow down. You don't need to do that. Okay, come back. Come back to me. There's a big error there on the map. Right, so apparently this might not be actually connected to the other thing. We might have disconnected it by mistake, which kind of makes sense when I was removing those cables. Hopefully this would have helped our system run. Let's go click there and check it out. Looks like it's been fine. Yeah, it's been fine. Although we can double check with that. Oh no, maybe it wasn't. Maybe there was a dip because of power. So something like that would bring both networks together, right? I hope. Rebuild your car, says Hamstap. I'm going to use the train. Did I miss the opportunity to rest my eyes in the middle of the stream, says Yorick Star. Yes, you did. The opportunity is gone for it. You can rest your eyes now if you want to. It ain't nothing but a thing. Right, we need some more solar panels over there to finish that project, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be bothered to do it straight away. We'll get it done before the end of the stream. What I'd like to do is just nip back here and check out everything. So we might have had a dip in production. Over here, is there something else supposed to be on the line? Engines, yeah, we sort of figured that one out already, right? I tell you what we do have. Okay, you're making those constantly, and that doesn't seem to be the bottleneck. It's this. Now we can make tier 3, right? But it needs 4 speed modules. Wow. We need to start work on making modules, I think. We're going to need them for lots of research in the future. Anyway, research is still doing its thing. Purple's still going. All of it's still going, right? Or does blue run out here? We can... Why does it not take from this side? No, that's not what I'm thinking then. So there's just a stockpile there that's now going to get shuffled down here. So actually blue production is really hurting us. So our inability to make engines quickly is hurting us a bit here. I could expand the creation of engines up, but we need a bit of a better solution than that. And I think modules might be it. Okay, so is there anything related to modules here? Something related to what we're trying to do? Productivity module 3. Interesting. I'm going to have to... Yeah, which one of these do I want? Speed, productivity. That one uses a different research type. Oh, let's definitely go with that one because we'll want to upgrade to those eventually. Right, research that. Awesome. Okay, so research continues. I guess our main thing then is productivity modules now and engines. Any ideas in chat on how to do the engines? Like, how would we make them faster next to just expanding like we had been? Right, like we don't want to do that. Let's chuck some things away here as well. Okay, we're also going to do that. Rightio. More assemblers, says 2K in a Doom. Modules, better ratio. Actually, you need to do yellow science for logistics 3, I think, says Winnie. No, logistics 3 is almost finished. Okay, so these things, speed modules. We start off with the red and the green, and then we have to make blue as well for the next level up. Each time. So maybe we go ahead and we make blue first. Maybe we do the research so we can have all of the different levels and we just make the third one straight away, right? Which would be this one. Productivity is actually the one that I want to do the most, because I think the productivity is worthwhile. Yeah, then it wants advanced and processing. So we're going to need to make some of those processing ones. They require liquids, I believe. Okay, so before we do modules, we're actually going to get this taken care of. So we need sulfuric acid, green and reds. Let's bring them further up the line. At some point, they're really going to hurt us, the production of those, and we've tried to maximise them already, and it's not been entirely successful. Okay, now this is also going to use lubricant. Wait, is it lubricant? No, sulfuric acid, which I'm not even sure we have stored or sort of running anywhere, really. Productivity actually lowers speed, says Yorksar. Yes, but you get more out of your resources, right, is the idea? Which sounds like a good thing to me instinctively. Yeah, we have sulfuric acid. Where are we creating it and what is it for? Oh, hello. We left a couple of those. That was probably a good thing to do. Now, let's say we want to expand the production of sulfur first. Maybe we mirror this over here and run the sulfur around to the other side. So we could use these pipes going across to keep that going, or sorry, increase that, and then to increase this without running all the way down, I'm not sure. Maybe something similar where we swap it around. Because we've got this belt here, it could be putting things in on the other side. I might just do that now, actually. We're here. It might be relatively simple. What I don't have is lots of these. And we've actually got some oil in the way, which makes sense because of the way I designed this. So we would want that like this. And there it would probably need a little bit of a modification, right? Oh no, of course, there's inserters. Let's not worry about it. We got sulfuric acid. If we all of a sudden become very low on it, we have a challenge awaiting us down below. Looks like your red circuits need a belt balancer, says 90% human. Yeah, oh, I really struggle with the whole belt balancing thing. Where to put it? Where does it go? I mean, well, it probably goes here. And we did one the other day. Let's use Factorio cheat sheet again. And let's search for belt balancer. I mean, that's a different page, right? Hang on, let's go back up. Ah, there it is. So, one lane belt balancer. We need to split this going off. Okay, let's rebuild a little bit here. We actually have room. So we have one there. It's going to go downwards into the side. We're going to disconnect some of this. That was actually how we wanted it. Okay, now that needs to be that way, going like that. Okay, now this bit is tricky. Or is it? Ah, fatal flaw. I need to move it all back by one block. Yikes. I think what we'll do is give myself a break and just do that. Whoopsie. Whoopsie whoopsie. Damn, that was some serious double whoopsie. Okay, so that, I believe... It kind of looks like nothing's coming through there, though. Maybe it's only when they're on the other side that they go through. That does not look right to me. And have we now just created the same problem again? What does chat say? Is that a balanced belt? I think I've just made a mess. No, one just came from that side. It's just so weird that here... Maybe that balances the belt when they're on both sides. And here we've only got them on one side. Let's come back and look at it later and hope it's alright. Neil Green says flip it. Ah, okay. You don't need this balancer, there's no problem with red, says it's Zero. I think you could possibly be right. It's just that they just get backed up on one side and it looks awkward. When there may actually not really be a problem. I don't know. The whole belt balancing stuff. It is something. Is that right? Ah, I shouldn't have done that because now I don't know what on earth this is. So I'm supposed to flip it. So that is actually supposed to be correct. It's just the same thing again. I don't know what to make of that. Anyhoozle. I now have a whole bunch of these. Actually, let's not put them all in that one. They all need to be put back out. Okay, that was a bit of a distraction, wasn't it? They look like they're piling up, but they aren't blocking the assemblers, says Xeral. Yeah, I think you're right. Cool, so not to get distracted too much, we are trying to now make the blue ones. We will go over here, of course. We want to go from there to there. So gap of 2, 1, 2. And around here we need to make something to wrangle them onto both sides of a belt. So there, it's kind of easy. Okay. Yeah, just like that. Then over here, this is always the ugly one, basically. Let's do it a little bit different than we've done before. If we do that, actually we can make that go back. We can make that a little bit neater, I think. Let's put it back here. Send you up and into the side of. And then this one can simply just go back to normal. Sweet. That might be a bit overkill, but whatever, they'll just sit on the line. It's why you make red and green tileable, says FizzGod. I think our designs are tileable. These blue ones are where your red and green circuit production starts hurting, says Xeral. Yeah, I'm ready for that. I understand. I've gotten this far before. Okay, so sulfuric acid is required. Oh, that's why we probably should have left a bit more space here. So we're going to come up alongside where this is. We should have sulfuric acid nearby. Here it is. And look at that, there's a little bit of a space for us to wrangle this pipe. Oh, you actually have to go in that spot. And you're one away from the next. So how did it get to be... Oh, I guess it's a little bit closer, right. Okay, sort of shouldn't sort of put that in a bad spot, actually, believe it or not. Goodness me, right. Now we're just destroying loads of our sulfuric acid. Wait, what happens if we bring it up on the other side? Yeah, I'm gonna have to wrangle it a little bit then. It's still going to look really ugly here. How do I do this? Because I want it to be there, I think. No, it's still... Oh my god, it's just not the right amount of space. This is pants. I just needed a bit more space, really. This whole belt needs to be moved over by 1, and I'll put the sulfuric acid where it was before. Brilliant. FizzGod says, thanks for getting me back into this addicting game, by the way. It's fun, isn't it? It's fun. I want to play this game, like, beyond this level. I want to do, like, some challenges, I think. I really liked Zistu's, like, height limit challenge. That looked really interesting. Autumn reminded me of that the other day. I want to play with mods, do some multiplayer, like, try and cover some different angles of this game and have fun with it, you know? Okay, so then we got that one. So unfortunately, I should have got onto this bit first. Okay, which means you're going to have to move all of this forward by 1, which it's kind of got room for. Let's start with the green circuits. Then we need that underground belt. Going to move the splitter forwards. Okay, and then goodbye to all of that. Okay, now there are belts running here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it should really become an underground belt in line with that one. Yeah, which I didn't do before. Curd Rose says, "Oh, so I have to log in on an external website." Nice. In what? To what are you talking about? Danny says you're going to make a YouTube series on this. I think there's a fair chance that maybe in February or after I finish doing this that I might actually do that. I might just do that. I'll probably do a playthrough with biters on, like a regular one, and then after that I'll start to do some playthroughs with other stuff going on. Some twists and turns. Alright, so again we are sort of back to normal here, I think. We want to put in our assembly machine. Our first one is going to be around here. It's actually going to need to be there. So we did this before, and I couldn't for the life of me remember how we did it. We did it like that. Oh, I see. Right, okay. Why does that always look confusing? I'm not sure. Okay, so this machine, we're going to make the 3rd tier of this eventually. I think we established we can't make it yet though, right? But I can make speed modules already in my inventory. Huh. So if we wanted that, we could actually have them made up already back at our logistics area. We'll investigate that in a second. This thing needs to be set to what it's creating, which is the blue chips. Rotate, so then it would be underground pipe like this, and then pipe like that. We might just make that a solid pipe, but I don't know. Okay, then we'd have an inserter on one side, inserter on the other, power cable up above, and then output over here. So if I were to copy that module for module, let's do that. We want that space. Yeah, and I'm going to put a solid one there. Okay, so blueprint trick. Take all of that. Yep, and we're going to copy it. Okay, I'll help out with the belt. Nice. I don't have to do any work, peeps. I'm never going to work again. Right, where did it go here? That's not you. Where did you go? There it is. Trash it. Okay, it just needs a power hookup. And off it goes. Off it goes. Soldan says, I'm contemplating doing the challenge of not using any movement keys. That sounds bonkers, especially in the beginning, right? But if you had belts, maybe... I mean, no. How do you play it without using movement keys? That sounds bonkers, to be fair. Complete bonkers! Right. Let's go up here and dump off the stupid amount of these things that we've managed to accumulate. Let's actually spread them out a little bit, because I don't think they're going to have enough green circuits. Ah, whatever, they're sitting there ready to go. Right, and now we're going to see our green and red circuit production really hurt. Johnny Fight says, I'd fancy doing one where you get 2 robots. You have to use no belts and just use robots. That would be cool, yeah. Excuse me. Okay, what is next for us? Next is to find our assembling machine. It's over here. We want to take those and craft them with speed modules, which are electronic and red circuits. Did we at any point have... Oh, do you know what we should research after this? The chest that the robots will start to move things around. So we have red here for a little bit. We could run it up there, and we've got, you know, we've kind of got green in the area. What we could do is create an underground belt here that brings it to the other side with a filter inserter. Oh, it's actually on the opposite side, so no. That's the wrong place to get it from. If that's an underground belt, then we could get it here with a filter inserter. Let's take those green ones that we are starved for. Where are you? Cool. Then we want to bring that up and get red from somewhere, and it kind of looks like red's just going to have to do its own thing. That is to make a speed module, right? So what we'll probably do is have one there that exchanged with that chest and has another chest, and then the speed module is that one. So it would look like that. Okay, we'll make you level 3, and we'll make you speed module 1. So now we just got to get the green circuits over there, and the red ones as well. Right, a little bit of an idea. Do that. Put a power cable down. Now we need to get red over here. Ah! Jeez. I love how janky this area is, though. It's amazing. Okay. So, speed modules will be assembled here. They will be pricey nonetheless. They will get moved down to this one. When it has enough, it will make the things. Right, I no longer want that many in my inventory, so I'm going to get rid of that. And now what I want is tier 3. And I know we're not going to have like a crazy amount of them to begin with. So let's go with 20. And let's put in our active chest. I guess actually what we'll do is we'll make you that, which will give us an active chest, and we'll put it there now. Right, and that's it. It's waiting on more speed modules. This thing's kind of slow, isn't it? But I'm not going to speed it up. That's going to run passively. Alright, so we're making those now. Badger says, much jank, so spaghetti. I know, this is just the spaghetti part of the base. I like it. We're embracing spaghetti over here, peeps. It's good for your diet. It's not as janky as that Sky Factory series, says Yorkshire. Hey, that Sky Factory series was amazing. Okay, so still on the list is to go fix the solar panels at the end of the stream. Whoa, we haven't done that in a while. Zoomed out, had a good look at everything. So let's have a look at production, because stuff's dipping off, tapering off. Iron plates, is that a lack of ore coming through? We may start to see some of our ore supplies dip. Power should be absolutely fine. Yeah, like, power is not a problem. I believe it's not a problem. So, where are the problems now? Obviously, the green circuits are a pain in the bum, and the red ones are reliant on the green circuits. So, really, we need a larger throughput of green circuits right now. And we don't have it. We also are struggling with iron, so I believe our iron income or input has slowed down, and that's probably affecting this. Copper's absolutely fine. I think iron is probably affecting everything at the moment, so let's go investigate what's going on with iron. Over here, it kind of looked the same as it did earlier, to be frank, and it doesn't look like it slowed down there. So what does this mean? Steel's all backed up. I guess steel is related to iron production. This counts as iron production here, remember. Right, so it's not like... Or maybe that isn't fast enough. I don't know. It kind of looks good. Let's check the end of the line. Everything's working. So what does this mean, peeps? Do we need to put another line of iron in from another array of furnaces? That's what it seems like to me. Oh, we do have this here as well. This is probably the problem. This is still creating iron. Right, okay, let's get back in here and see if we can... Well, I don't really want to increase the density because it will run out quicker. Right, this makes sense. Investigation. Assumer investigates. Why you not let me place anywhere at all? Because there's no iron. But there is iron there, but you don't... Okay, you like it when you're there. So we need one here. There's one little spot there. Jeez. I mean, let's put you there. We'll put another belt in this area. Goof that up. Okay, if this looks horrible, yeah, it looks horrible. I'm not trying to make excuses, peeps. Okay, power cables. So we need to work on iron throughput is basically the next step for us. Look at that. We've got a little bit of iron there, so we can wiggle one over. That one's knackered. That one's knackered. Kind of looks like we could back that up and overlap a little bit there. And here. So we'll do that. Okay, that one's knackered. And we'll put another one in this space. Yes, you need another iron line to feed greed circuits, says Winnie. Winnie, we'll get on that. We will get right on that. Just want to make sure that this sucks up all the last of the iron that's here. Which it looks like it's going to do. Alright then, so... Where are we going to go for more iron is the question. We could pinch from steel. Perhaps. There's a patch there with 1.4. That one's got 2.4. And it kind of looks like we're exhausted here as well. Wow. So we're gonna need to add another train stop going to an iron patch or two. Kind of looks like that's the best we got. And then we'll have to set up a radar. 2.0 over here. So what I could do is run that line through this space and then bring it down here and then back again. Right, now I think we'll do that in the next stream because we had a bit of a kerfuffle setting this up, but what I really need to do is focus and plan, and now is not the time to try and shimmy something. Upgrade the belt, says Zolprins. There's really no point because the speed at which it gets over here really isn't the problem. The problem, you might not see it now because we've technically upgraded our output a little bit here. Whoa. Okay, that actually might be more along the lines of what we've been seeing. Iron production is going up and down, and it's getting consistently, yeah, it started dipping, right. Now, why did it dip? I'm guessing that it's picking up less and less. Oh, we got some iron over here as well. I reckon that it's been picking up less and less from the other one, right? So this one here is doing 5, but I reckon it's been picking up less and less from the other deposit. So I think what we'll do is a temporary solution to our problem. And if we run a line down here, where are you going to easiest be able to join? It's probably going to be messy, but maybe as a temporary solution in this area. We could have that one come and drop off here as well, actually. Although, no, we don't want two trains using the same station, so that's probably a bad idea. Right, I think we're just going to have to do this sort of dirty, basically. So we will have that. We'll have another one there. This one will actually go... Oh no, that'll only put it on one side. I don't want that. So I actually want... I'm not sure what I want. Okay, yeah, the splitter will go here. Okie doke. Oh, we never set up a copper place. Right, gonna run it down again. Temporary solutions are often the longest lasting, says Bearsuit Lane. If I can make it so that this was low priority to the other one, then I might as well, like, leave it there, if that makes sense, right? Just let it do its thing. Okay, so... what I need is, on both sides... this is going to look so goofy over here, but it's fine. Okay, so that's going to wrangle its way around here into there. That's already ready to go. This one needs that, and then... okay, so now when this runs out or whatever, like, it's going to get fed from the other side. That secures that up a little bit. Sub V says, "Hi X, Slayer's taken over my life and I blame you. Please don't tell me I'm going to take up Factorio too." Factorio is also addicting, and if I think a bit better than Slay. Yorkisar says, "Your belts are almost full. You won't get much from mixing up more on them." Yorkisar, check this out. So if we look at our production, can you see these dips? This is where we run out of iron from that patch. We're now not going to dip because we're going to rely on this patch over here. So see how small this is now? We get less from here. So each time it comes and unloads it, it goes through here really quickly and then it runs out. So now it's not going to run out, essentially. So we're going to keep it running level. And in the grand scheme of things, it might not do a lot. But here's something I've been wondering. We don't have purple potions because we don't have steel furnaces. Because steel furnaces want red advanced circuits. It's all about fixing those green circuits now, isn't it, peeps? It's all about that. Right, let's pick up these things. Don't know how many we need in total, but it's all that we need for now. Only 16 there. Oh, we might actually be at the end of our supply here because these things want the green circuits. Right. So we've got to be careful with our expansion now. Yorixar says, "Oh right, where's my dirt button? Everyone who watches needs their own personal dirt button." That could be like a little tacky merchandise thing I could sell. You know, like a little portable dirt button thing. Be a total gimmick, you know. I think we should extend or modify this train track, by the way. Because I'm all about being lazy. Let's come here. Let's grab our rails, because we've got loads. Of course we have. We're going to do that. This might have been a bit of a... making me work, are ya? Making me chop trees? My robots are supposed to do that. Okay. Gonna, I guess, do that, and then this. Aha! Right, now we grab our locomotive. We give the locomotive some fuel, because we're kind and we're generous, and we need to put more fuel in there. Grab our rail. I mean, walking there would have been quicker. I agree. I could have walked there quicker, right? Now I need to go backwards. Oh, things are in the way! Get out of my way, you scamps. Jeez. Well, for the long run. Ugh. Ugh. Right. Oh, now that's in the way. I need an underground train line. Jeez, I give up. I give up. It'll do getting me to here for now. Right, can we run to the middle? Probably not, because they are going to murder me as I try. We could always move that connection somewhere else. We might actually want to go... Oh, speaking of things we might want to do, explore this area much. Yes, please. Let's put one at the top. Actually, I'm just going to put them near each other. Where's the way through? There it is. I'm going to put one there. One here. I'm going to put that there, maybe. What do you need? Substation? Substation. Right, scan. Scan for stuff that we need. Okay, right, here comes the magic. First of all, we put down the chest. Second of all, we put the solar panels into the chest. We have hardly any left. I don't think we're actually going to finish this project, peeps. But it looks good. It looks better. Did we use them all in one go? Wow. Okay, so I guess we're at a state now where we really need to figure out what we're going to do for our next level of production with the green circuits. That will be the goal for the next stream. I thought it would be something different, but it's now going to be that. Thank you, everyone. I really appreciate y'all coming by and hanging out with me as we play this game. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks to all the peeps who subscribed, resubscribed, donated and cheered. As always, appreciating that support. Thanks to all the peeps just hanging out. Appreciate you being here. And we're going to do a raid on none other than Team Star Teammate, the MVP. It's full symmetry. Tell us she's the MVP, okay? Don't just type X-Raid. In fact, no typing of the X-Raid. Type false, you're the MVP. That's what you're going to go type. Right. I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.